Give me 8 minutes and I'll make you a millionaire in 2026. If you want to become a millionaire, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, why? Why do you want to make $1 million? What are you getting out of it? What do you want? Do you want to send your kids to the best schools? Do you want to retire your mom? Like, what selfish thing do you want? Okay? Be very honest with yourself. What is the selfish thing you want that this $1 million is gonna make possible? And literally do the math so you really understand exactly how it's gonna happen, because that selfish desire is your fuel, and it is gonna keep you going down this path when it gets hard, which it will. If you wanna see outsized returns and you're thinking, I'm just gonna put in maximum effort and I'm gonna work really hard, you're doing it wrong. That is not the way. The way you want to do it is actually provide more value. So it's taking a step back, being strategic and saying, what do people need from me? What problem do I solve, and how do I uniquely solve it? And then carving out your niche and really focusing, that is gonna generate a lot more returns than just like brute force. The brute force strategy is going to wear you out and make you tired. And the reason why you're doing that is because you think it's easy. It feels safer than risking your ego and sharing your creative ideas with the world and potentially being rejected. I promise you, you're gonna get way better returns when you bet on your creative ideas rather than your willingness to work hard endlessly. Classic New Yorker thing is to be like, oh, it's right there. And next thing you know, it's like 3 miles later. We're like, oh, it's around the corner. You're gonna get your steps in when you hang out with a New Yorker. The ocean is powerful. Yo, nature is metal.
Mental.
Metal.
Metal?
Yeah, like heavy metal, you know. Like, have you watched nature shows? They're violent. Look at the ocean. The ocean this is violence. Like, you gotta have a healthy respect. Otherwise, you wind up in trouble, you know? Nature keeps you humble. The problem with A players is, like, on your worst day, when you're doing like C- work, it's still better than everybody else's, you know? So you just think that you could just go, go, go and never stop because whatever you produce is gonna be better than most people. And it's true, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't take breaks because there's A+ work that's stuck inside you that's not gonna come out because you won't rest, you won't sit and shut up so that you can hear it, you know? Go, go, go is like people who convince themselves that I'm just the type of person that I just need to work 18 hours a day. Bullshit, I don't believe it. I think you have better ideas that are possible, but you can't access them because you just can't sit still and train yourself to do that. And I speak it because I lived it. This used to be me. And once I've learned how to rest and how to hear my own voice, take better care of myself, I produce way better work than I ever produced when I was just go, go, go all the time. People are terrible at seeing what they're good at because they're so busy studying what everyone else is doing. What did they do to be successful? What did that person do to be successful? And you get so interested in studying everyone else's success, you forget to study yourself. You are the $1 million asset. So study yourself. Take personality tests, take all these different assessments, do human design, do DISC, do strength finders, do every single one of those assessments that you can do and sit with it and see what you glean from it. What comes up again and again, right? Notice the pattern, and then you'll see what you are naturally talented at, what you have natural gifts for. And that's your $1 million idea. It's somewhere in your natural gifts and talents. The things that you were good at even when you were a kid that people pointed out to you, those are the things. That is your special talent. And so you want to build your business around that. That is going to create that $1 million idea. Self-doubt is definitely keeping you broke, and one of the main ways that's happening is in your prices. You're underestimating how good you are at what you do, and therefore you're charging discount prices, bargain basement prices, and you're not gonna become a millionaire with discounted prices. I put a free workbook in the description. Download it so that you know exactly what to focus on in 2026 to get your million. When someone thinks they're lazy or unmotivated, what actually is going on is they're doing work that is just not aligned. It's not what they want to do. So it's usually one of two cases. Either they've started a business that they shouldn't have started because it's like the popular thing to do, or it's the thing you're supposed to do, or someone told them they should do it, versus listening to themselves and their own intuition and trusting their own inner voice and doing the thing that they're gonna be lit up about, that they're gonna be excited about, that it doesn't require intense amounts of discipline to get you to show up to work every day. For the entrepreneur that's further along, usually what's going on is you're still doing things that you should have delegated a long time ago. So you're the CEO, but you're still in the customer service inbox every day. Like, get out of there, okay? Or you're still doing all the sales calls, or you're involved in every aspect of delivery and you don't allow your team to do it without you. You're still reviewing every document instead of trusting your team to deliver, training them, and then trusting them. It's time for your actual work to evolve so that you can get out of the day-to-day things that you are for sure being a bottleneck around. It's time for your role as a leader to evolve, or you started the wrong business and you need to pivot to the thing that will feel exciting to you every day, that you will be lit up to do every day. Focus is one of the best things you could do to make more money. In fact, I always say, the funds are in the focus, because if you try to do 3, 4, 5 different things, if you try to serve multiple different types of ideal clients, you're going to water down your message and you're gonna water down your energy, right? You're gonna be a little bit over here, a little bit over there, a little bit over there. And guess what? While you're doing that, one of your competitors is 100% locked in on exactly one thing, right? And so they're gonna eat your lunch. You'll never be able to compete with someone who is focused. So one of the best ways that you can make sure you're delivering and getting the best results you can out of your business is to focus on one ideal client and focus on one problem you solve for them, and even better, focus on one single offer. I know it sounds so hard, but I promise you can do it. Here's the thing, you gotta take yourself seriously in 2026, okay, friends? Stop acting like you got a hobby. Stop acting like this thing ain't gonna happen. You gotta bring real belief. And that means believing in something before it's happened and just having this knowing that you are going to make $1 million. You have to believe it. And when you believe it, you're gonna show up and do all the things I just told you to do. And that's what's gonna get you the results that you're looking for. So, in summary, stop making up excuses about why it won't work. Stop telling yourself stories that this is never gonna happen. Start believing that it will, and go take the action I told you to take. You'll be glad you did.